My question is, my mate and I, we run a small web development business, and we've been doing this for about 3 years now. And we've gotten to the point where we, I guess you could say, are looking to move on. And we're trying to value the business to get, a saleable price. Because we've been talking to some larger web development companies, and it seems like there could be some interest in our client base. And I guess, how does one go about valuing their saleable price for a business?
Yeah, so there are bankers in every space, known as wankers in London. And these bankers can very easily look at the last 5 or 10 transactions that have occurred. They have access to that data and tell you what percentage of EBITDA or top-line revenue or reoccurring revenue people got for those buyouts. Now, when people buy one of these firms, they're typically buying not only the client relationships, but they're also buying the talent. And so that is going to impact the price as well, whether you guys want to stay or not. And a lot of times when you get a buyout in a service-based business, they will say, we'll buy this for 2 times revenue, 5 times earnings. However, you have to be here for the earnout, and we need you to be here for 3 years. So it actually turns out to not be worth doing. In some cases, maybe it's better to hire somebody as a general manager of the firm and continue to make the profit. And then if you ever want to go back to it, you can. Because the amount of work it takes to sell one of those service-based businesses is hard. I've had friends who have sold them,
Sure.
and it's oh my God, I got a $10 million price on this service business because we make $2 million in profits a year. And then it's year 3 and they still haven't made it, and it's a bad year, and they're earning, and they have to fight to get their earnout. It's really hard. If you can get all the money up front and walk away totally, maybe it's a good call. But generally, it's hard. And another possibility for you to do is to keep the service business going, and build your other business while the service business is going. So a lot of people, in fact, GoWalla, which I'm an investor in, the Foursquare competitor, and they're doing a great job. That was a service business, and they were making millions of dollars a year from what I understand. They built GoWalla like one summer for fun. It got traction. They raised a ton of money. And now they basically just stopped taking clients and wound that business down.
Sure.
So that's what I would do if I was you.
You've been watching This Week in Startups. To watch the full episode, click here. To check out some other shows from This Week In, click here.